I'm just prepping, Gemma. You know how I like to be organised? Prepping and cutting stuff. Ready for today's show. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome. It is Textile Tuesday. I've got an array of fabrics. I've had so much fun just rummaging through our half metre heavens. I've got goodies for you today. I've got deals for you today. I've got fabrics for you today. I've got back in stock fabrics for you today. But it is your last chance with them because when they are gone, they are gone. All sorts.
It's all going on, Tash.
It is all going on.
Take a breath, my friend. Take a breath.
Been a bit, isn't it?
Crikey bobs.
If I just tell you, we're in the middle of moving warehouse.
Yes.
I'm in the middle of moving house.
Yes.
My daughter is 5 today, so I have a birthday and birthday parties to plan as well, in numerous counties as well.
Yes.
Yeah, not just in one.
No.
What else is happening? It just feels like all the stuff in all the world.
All going on.
Yeah, I don't know where my hair straighteners are, which county or anything. So you'll notice I'm sporting the Wurzel Gummidge look quite a lot at the moment because I don't know where anything is.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Keep it real, Tash.
I know,
Keep
right?
it real.
I know. In fact, I'm amazed I'm not just in my pyjamas. Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
That would be so nice.
Wouldn't it? Can we just have like a pyjama day?
If you weren't so tall, you could do the newsreader thing of being in like pyjamas from the waist down and suit jacket from the waist up.
I did do a show like that. Not me, one of the presenters. When I was at Create and Craft, when I first started presenting and I was at Create and Craft, they used to share the presenters with Ideal World.
Yeah.
And one of them had just done a fitness show, had to run through. So she had shorts on for the bottom half and then a lovely blazer jacket and everything on the top half, which was fine until for some reason they made her come out in front of the desk.
Oh.
And yeah, for all to see her beautiful combo. I actually don't know where my belt is either, which county my belt is in. So my trousers are slowly falling down. It would be one of those days that if I had socks on, they would also be slipping down into my wellies.
Yes. And rubbing your heel.
Yeah. Wow. And you know when everything on the surface looks great,
yeah,
but actually your sock has slipped in your boot, you can't tell anyone.
You're silently falling apart on the quiet.
No, I'm just telling everyone. I'm having a good old whinge this morning because we're with friends. I'm going to say hello to everyone and then I will stop complaining when everyone's like, thank goodness for that. Whinge, old cow. Right.
This is not what we watch for.
No, we do
watch
not.
For the jollity and amusement. Oh dear.
Have you ever tried herding a birthday child to school?
Oh.
Trying.
She's got a badge, Tash.
She has got a badge.
Would help.
I sent her in with all the sugar in all the world.
Excellent.
Yeah, to school. They can deal with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hoped it might help her to have a badge because that increases the enthusiasm to go to school when you've got the badge.
The badge.
That says, my birthday, you know.
Yeah.
My birthday.
Yeah. Oh no, I shoved her at the teacher with her badge and went, look, birthday girl, there you go, sugar's in the bag. Bye.
Bye. Oh.
Oh.
It's a lovely thing, isn't
yeah,
it?
I'm parent failing on all fronts today. It's quite amusing. The tumble dryer isn't plugged in properly either because it needs a vent.
Oh.
A bit like me. I'm venting today.
You are venting.
It also requires a vent. So yesterday's school uniform had to be sort of dampened and washed in various toothpastey places.
Nice.
Yeah, we're doing well. Keeping it, like I say, keeping it real.
Yeah, definitely.
How's everyone else this morning? I hope better than mine.
Well, Trisha over on YouTube says it's blowing a hoolie in Liverpool.
Love a hoolie.
But she is looking forward to today's show and she says happy birthday to Captain Small.
Ah, Captain Small. Morning, Helen. Morning, Soph. She says, oh, YouTube was a minute behind. I feel vold. Is that cold? Should I be closing windows and making adjustments for cooler weathers?
That'll be cold.
Because I don't normally feel cold. It is a bit. There was an autumnal flare this morning for sure. And Freddie told me that all of the colours of the leaves were very beautiful.
Oh, bless
I
him.
like that he notices.
Yeah, very observant.
Pat's here. She says, morning, all have a great day. Lizzie Crangle's here. Morning. Lovely fabrics too. Hi, Joy. Hi, Jane. Hi, Jimmy. big congratulations to Jimmy. Did we congratulate him yesterday
Yes.
for being? Oh, we did good.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Marvellous.
Morning, Claire. Did I miss that? Moving house again? I think it's the first time I've shared with everyone because I've been had my head in boxes. Morning, Grace. Morning, Kate. Morning, Sue. It would have been Claire's dad's 70th birthday today. Ah, he's in great company. Leslie's here. Oh, Leslie, no, it's only a sideways move. I'm not leaving Cornwall completely. Don't worry about that. Yeah, passing children with sugar on to other people sounds like a smart parenting to me. Yes, I think so, until I get her home this evening. But then, Gemma bought her an amazing mermaid tail snuggly thing. So when she has a sugar crash, I'll just stuff her in that and all will be well. It's genius.
She was so thrilled.
She was really thrilled.
So thrilled.
Plus you did it in an ombre paper.
I did.
Which is very exciting.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all good.
You'd have been pleased with the ombre paper, to be fair.
I was pleased with the ombre paper, and I'm hoping no one screwed it up so I can iron it and reuse it.
Oh, it's probably in the bin.
Right, so today's make, we've done clutches of all sizes, shapes and forms, but I just think, I said to Gemma, is it really a clutch or is it just a big wallet? And Gemma's like, well, I've called it a clutch now everywhere, so it's now a clutch. I was like, okay, all right.
Well, you called it a clutch to start with. So.
It is a half metre heaven make. I promise you that it is a half metre heaven make. In fact, you probably make 2 out of a half metre heaven.
It's all right, isn't it?
Which is pretty amazing. So if you're gifting, winner, winner, chicken dinner. And pockets.
Well, the thing is, Tash, if you're gifting money or gift cards, isn't it nice to put it in something?
Yeah. And do you know what? This is a lovely little make because it's so easy and I don't have to leave a turning through gap.
Oh, well, that's a winner.
I'll show you why in a minute. Now, I've been a little bit decadent and done this in velvet.
Amazing.
Woo! So, yeah, you've got... Yeah, you see, I would say it's more of a wallet.
Well, I just went with what you said.
Two-tone purse. Oh, I don't know. Call it what you like. That's what we're making anyway. I rather like it.
I like it too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It would look great in all the different fabrics.
Well, this is it. So, shall I show you? Because I also sent SJ a little message last night and said, Dear SJ. Did I write Dear SJ or was Probably I a bit stressed and just went, can you please do this for me again? And it is, let me show you, that we are, because we're moving warehouse, we need to clear everything down.
Yes.
So, we've got a few half metre heavens and I went through to find the half metre heavens that would be suitable for this project. I've put them on a buy 2 get a third half price. I cannot do any better than that.
No.
Else we lose money. It's as simple as that. And apparently that is not good business sense.
No, we would like to stay in business.
Yeah, we would. Now, maybe you want to make it for a little one, in which case elephants and hippos.
Aww.
Oh my! And again, so you're after a fabric that is non-directional really, and these are all over the place. I mean, they're rampaging. But how gorgeous would that be, just to keep a few baby wipes, little bits and pieces.
Perfect.
Kaplink. This is underestimated, and I don't know why we have any left on the shelf because it is utterly beautiful. And so what you need to imagine, right, is bottom half is your plain, and that's your flip.
Oh, it would be stunning, wouldn't it?
Very
boho.
Yeah?
Love it.
Yeah? Yeah, yeah? We all on board with this?
Yes.
So imagine rampaging heffalumps and things there. I'm going to make a few of these, Gemma, because I love them so much.
Lansdowne.
Yeah. So you can just start to imagine these. Now this is Tula Pink. Why do we have any of this left? But imagine that.
Well, that makes no sense to me at all.
Oof. We had 9 to start off with. We certainly don't have 9 on the shelf. But you see, even down to Brandon's Checkmate in pink. Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
Absolutely.
I want to make it out of all of these fabrics, and this was where I just got, oh, imagine making one for a gardener to keep all their little seed packets in. Wouldn't that be lovely?
Beautiful.
I feel like that turnip fabric has been underused, and I loves it a lot.
You like a root vegetable?
I mean,
you
wow,
do.
yes. Thanks for that.
You do.
There's your Millie Fury. I love that green and pink.
I
do love it. Yeah,
select fabrics, and I've loaded some as well. And I'm like,
Look
oh,
about
oh.
what I would say. What if you wanted a contrast
Hey.
in texture as well? That would be rather lovely.
That would be a nice weight to work with too.
It would be a lovely weight to work with because that would be your lid.
Yes.
But then also, maybe I'd swap that out for black. Maybe make it a bit dramatic.
Ooh.
This is another Mucci linen. Can you imagine that and that?
Gorgeous.
Sort of like that. Yeah. Rather nice, isn't it?
Really nice.
How have we got any of this left? This is one of my favourites. The Sailor Valentine is just divine. And if I turn it over that way, imagine that. Oh, beautiful.
No one does shells like Philip.
They just don't, do they?
No.
Do you know what? I think I might do a bigger version of this as well.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. In fact, one way you could then slide that inside. Be quite nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really nice.
I'll have to get my calculator out and recalculate everything though. Again, another KFC winner. These are all buy two, get your third, half price. I can't do any better than that, can I?
No, you can't.
Look at that. These are all stunning. Just stunning, 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 stunning. Even if I do say so myself. I just layer these back up. They're going to hate me in the warehouse for making such a mess. Do you know what? Actually, this is quite a standout one for me. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got impact, hasn't it?
It really has. But, Gemma, what about this? If you've got someone that loves their primary colours, what about that one?
Yeah. Do you know, we've not had that design before either.
No. Love it. Now, these are the last couple of the tropical water lilies in contrast. In fact, I'm not sure if these have actually been picked in terms of half metre heavenage. Look at that. Look at that. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Freddie loved this.
He did, yes.
He's
Maybe
got
this
a
is what I
little
should
bit
make him.
Put to one side, hasn't he? 'Cause
He has got a
wants
little bit put to one side, yeah.
computer case.
I love the elephants. The heffalumps. Now, rhododendron's magenta, apart from the fact that it's going to go with my new sofa. Quite excited about. Look at that. Could you imagine that as a clutch?
Looks great.
I mean, come on. Seriously. Oof. Do you know what? This would also be a long quarter make. We have got some seriously stunning long quarters in that long quarter bag. We need to go through those, yeah. There we go. This is Sailor Valentine with gold. Again, another gorgeous make. I want to make it out of all of these. Oh, Gemma, Snow Leopard Peony. Peony Cascade. I want that cascading all over the place. Look at that.
Beautiful.
I mean, if you even got them around the right way, that would be a winner. Look at that.
Very clever, Philip.
Oh.
Looks fabulous with that plain as well.
What it does, doesn't it? Look at that.
combo.
Just imagine that as your pouch. Look at it. Ooh. Yes. It's got my vote. Now this one would also be a bit of a Bobby Dazzler. Yes, Gemma, we are going with Bobby Dazzler. Look at that. Do I need to come back with a bigger one tomorrow?
Yeah.
This is the size for tomorrow. Look at that though with the paisley. It's rather lovely as well, isn't it?
It's great.
Right, I'll come
It's
back and have
really
these
great.
made in all the sizes. Now with this one, if you were clever, that you could do all your, you could fussy cut your
Flap. Yeah.
fussy cut your flap. Brilliant. And again, this is your Sailor Valentine in red with black. Now that's a bit of a stunner, isn't it?
Yeah, now that would
Doesn't
be
that
great.
look sophisticated? So
Really
you can
nice.
see how just using different fabrics, you're going to get such a different look.
For sure. Definitely.
Please make the most of these offers.
Oh, Pat says, could you make one for a tablet plus bits and bobs, please?
I will do, what I will do,
Ooh.
that's a great idea. And what I'm going to do is I am going to make a bigger one, same concept, same style, but yes, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. And do you know what? I might do it with a velvet inside because then it cleans the screen of your tablet.
Yeah,
Just
that'd be great.
Yeah, just say.
Sylv says that she likes the idea of a going out bag that just has room for a phone, a couple of bank/credit cards and your keys, maybe space for Lippy if required.
Just one key. You don't want to take the whole. Like, I look like a jailer when I go out.
Honestly, I've never known anyone with as many keys as you. She has a massive bunch of keys, and then she'll pull out a second massive bunch of keys. It's insane.
Well, I've got keys for the house up here, your house, warehouse, my house in Cornwall, my little shop in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I don't know.
Plus probably various other houses. You know, you always have that drawer.
Yeah.
That has like various keys, and you don't know what the key's for, but you don't want to throw it away just in case it's a key that you might need. It was probably like 6 houses ago, knowing how much I move.
Yeah. Or a key that you think it's such and such, but you know the minute you chuck it away, it'll turn out to be something else.
Something really useful. Or even not your house.
No, exactly. I've got key for people's houses, and I don't even know if they live there anymore. I know.
I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? I am going to make this today. I'm bringing this out, Jem.
Nice.
Because, and I'm bringing this out. I'm doing like a Christmas luscious situation.
Very good.
Okay. So I need to trim down my fabric. So I need, what have I got here? Everything is going to be like 8 inches wide. Is it? Have I actually cut these right, Gemma? Oh, here we go. Right. I just need to make sure. What have you missed, Lo? Well, we've gone through half metre. Hang on. Let's catch Lo up. Lo, we have got half metre heavens where you buy 2, get a third half price, because we're moving warehouse, so we need as much going as we possibly can without, you know, bankrupting ourselves along the way.
Yes.
Now, also, so you can pick that deal, or we've got 10% off Lisa Chandler fabrics, which is 10 Lisa CTO, cut to order. So it's off the cut to order fabrics. SJ's written it on a bolt end.
I'm going to get that for you.
Yeah.
Because
she got a little bit of
writing.
performance anxiety with this and went, but oh no, it's got, hang on, is Lisa 2 E's? Yes. You know we're always going to show everyone. That was why I wanted it on a bolt end. Because people don't know how to spell Lisa.
No.
She's like, oh no.
Even worse.
This is Lisa. Here we go.
Sitting at my desk so I can see her. This is why I don't come into the office, she says. Wow.
10 Lisa cut to order.
CTO.
There you go. 10 Lisa cut to order. It's years of teaching, that is. No performance anxiety here. No. Just write it up. You're going to rub it out, or someone's going to draw,
and
I don't know.
You can't read my handwriting. Tough.
I know. I know. And the thing is that when you turn your back, some child's probably drawn some genitalia on it anyway because they're delightful teenagers. I did have that once. I started off my term. I got so fed up. Like, I used to go in and teach, and I started off as supply, and then I'd always end up doing like a couple of years in a school.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, no teacher goes off with stress and has nice classes. They don't. They just don't. So I'd walk in. I was known as zero tolerance Tash. This will not surprise anyone.
No.
And I remember starting the term. I took in my own school books and went, this is what I expect. These are my own. Look, you can see, here's my name on them, and these are my own school books, and this is how I want yours set out so that they look nice and neat and tidy. I'm not asking you to do anything I wouldn't do myself, right? I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Plus I'm a geek and kept all my school books. Gemma's like, I burnt mine!
I was drinking some cider.
At the first possible opportunity. Do you know how many hours went into those school books? They were not getting burnt.
On the last day, drinking cider.
So I take them in and I just say to them, and if any of you draw genitalia on your work, I will photocopy it and send it home. And this little voice at the back, because I taught him the term before, went, yeah, she does that. It was hilarious, and nobody ever drew anything naughty on their books in my class ever again. You can't. The thing is, you can't do anything with kids these days, can you?
No.
You know. That is going to be my outer. That is going to be in a minute. That's going to be my first pockety. No, this is going to be my pockety bit. This is going to be my outer. Oh my goodness me. Now.
You can tell she's all over the shop today. You've got it all going on. Over on YouTube, Tash, there's some
Hello,
confusion
YouTubers.
as well, bless them. So
Why?
Cynthia's given us greetings from a lovely and crisp day in southwest Ohio.
Uh-huh. Oh,
She says
hi
that
to
you'd
you.
think, living by the big city of Cincinnati, that I could easily find Liberty of London fabric.
What?
Well, I finally did find the one and only.
Oh.
Now I've seen it in real life. I must make it into a blouse.
Oh, yes.
I've bought 3 different patterns, but 'tis a puzzle as to which one to choose.
Tricky.
You can always send us some pictures on info@natashamakes.com and we'll give you opinion. Of
Yep.
course we will.
We have lots of opinions. don't we,
Loads of
Gemma?
opinions.
Yeah.
Marvellous. Robin says, hi ladies, we're in the fun of a Melbourne spring where it was 30 degrees today and on Thursday we're looking at it being 15. I mean, that's just our summer, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Diane says, wait, what? Moving warehouse? I've been missing in action for the past 2 weeks and I feel I've missed out on some major news.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, we're moving warehouse. And everyone gets really upset about this. There's nothing to be upset about.
No.
Because we're moving literally, is it even 3 miles down the road?
No. Well, possibly.
Is it?
I wouldn't want to walk it, but it's not
No,
far.
but yeah, but you wouldn't want to walk 3 miles anyway,
No.
to be fair.
Unless there's a
So,
pub at the other end.
Maybe it's 4. Like, it takes me 8 minutes to drive from here to there.
Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Anyway. Just makes sense. To us. It's fine.
Half Me to Heaven sold out, Natasha.
What?
I'm trying to tag as fast as I can.
Oh my goodness, and they're going.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Going,
yeah,
going,
yeah,
gone.
Yeah. This
Here we
one's
go.
gone.
Right.
You know, sauce babes.
I'm back on tea. I've been coffee for a while now. And I'm back onto tea today. Jane's made me a lovely cup. Thank you, Jane!
She's a good
I
one,
am
isn't
going
she?
to interface my outer fabric, my large outer fabric. Do you know what? The thing is, right, Gemma, when you work with velvet, I love it, but it goes everywhere. This is my large outer fabric piece. And that is about to be interfaced.
Bought me and Jane cake yesterday.
I did buy you a Jane cake. Yeah?
That went into face. That went into face quite quickly,
Into
didn't it?
face and into belly. Yeah. There you go. That is your biggest outer piece interfaced. Outer piece interfaced. Now you want to fold your fabric along the 8.5 in the 8-inch side. Along the 9-inch side.
I'm
rather.
going to say, no matter what Natasha says right now, it'll be in your instructions.
It will be. Yeah.
And it will actually make sense in the instructions. So just go with what that says.
Promise. Can't promise.
Watch this for entertainment purposes.
I'm going to take the largest of my contrast fabric pieces and fold it in half. Again, right, we're creating. Do you want to know what we're creating?
What's that then?
And not just a mess, Gemma.
No.
If this might make it a little clearer for people, we're creating this bit. Okay?
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is all your flappy edgy bits down there, all your foldy edges up there, and you're going to place one on top of the other, just so. All right? And then you are going to find your halfway line. Oh, look, it's conveniently on there. And so, down there, just on top of the contrasty bit there. Now, I am going to pin this because otherwise it can be a little bit shifty McShifterson. And we do not know that. Emily has started school, and since she's been back, obviously we have the obligatory new germs.
Snuffly snotness.
Oh, it's
Beautiful
every
thing,
time,
isn't
isn't it? When I used to teach in schools, we always used to say, like, for the first, you know, the first however many weeks, you'd catch everything. You'd get everything.
Well, my Gemma's training as a teacher. She's at university.
She is.
And she has spent the last year with so many horrible illnesses. And this persistent cough that she can't get rid of. She has been backwards and forwards at their doctors.
Yeah.
These children,
That's
they're
fine.
not backwards in sharing their germs, are they?
No, they are not.
They love to share them around.
Right, so you can mark this line, but conveniently So we now have the pockets, right? That is our pockety piece. Yes, yes? Pocket
Beautiful.
piece. Good. Glad we are all on board with this. Excellent. Do you know what, Gemma? I actually cut this so that the stripes were going that way, and then I went, no. They need to be the other way.
They do.
So that's what I've done.
Do you know what I'd love to see out of that fabric?
What?
Just as an aside, it would look fabulous as pelmets.
Oh, well,
Wouldn't it look very grand as pelmets?
that might be a thing that happens
That stripe is perfect for it.
before you can blink.
Yes. That would look great.
Yeah.
Chris joined us very briefly.
Hi,
So,
Chris.
morning, girls.
Morning.
Morning, all. Rushing off to buy some wool for crochet, so we'll watch you later. Has everyone seen the Friday deal? Are they doing
Oh,
the
my crochet balls.
They're lovely.
Everyone loves a crochet
yeah,
ball.
they're going. Special buy situation. We got as many as we could.
Now, the
Lovely.
thing with those is, because I took a little bit of a breath when I saw the price of them. I'm just going to curve, by the way, the interfacing here. So I'm just going to mark a quick line there, and then I'm going to trim. But then when they arrived, the balls on the inside are wooden. Like, they're beautiful, beautiful quality. So if you want to crochet balls for your Christmas tree, then these are the ones to go for. Now, this is going to interface your flap. So if you have any favourite bit that you want to be showing, so when I fold this over, maybe I would like that to be my flap. Then just bear that in mind when you are placing your interfacing that is still covered in velvet on there.
As well as saying she was going off to buy some crochet stuff, Chris shared with us that parents have had a tat drawer, with the keys in.
I
And,
call it the man drawer, but yeah.
Yeah. She said, well, when she went to clear Mum's house after she went into care, she found 132 keys in that
Wow!
drawer. Amazing!
I don't think I'm far off.
With those.
I don't think I'm far off, to be fair. I really don't. So there it is, interface. Now I'm going to take this small piece. I'm going to run a piece of quarters wash away tape along one side. Did you, by the way, all make the most of that deal? Friday deals.
Oh
I know
my
that some of you
gosh.
did.
That was a popular one.
I use quarters wash away tape for everything.
Except
and when
quilting.
Well, yeah, apart from quilting, I don't think I've ever used it to quilt.
I always say this to you and Jane. It's the one thing we don't use it for.
No, we don't.
I know.
So I'm
There's
just going
everything
to
else.
roll that over and probably try and do a bit of a better job of it.
So you look like hems and things. I mean, it's just a godsend. Brilliant stuff. But yeah, the one thing we don't use quilters wash away tape for is quilting. Otherwise, all the things.
All the things, all the zips, the lot.
Especially zips. You wouldn't want to try and put a zip in without it now, would you?
No, really
You'd be
wouldn't.
like, no thanks, I'll do that later when I've got some tape.
So it just felt, because I use it so much, it felt like I should probably do you a really good deal on it. Now, bearing in mind, I am going to put this right sides there. Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't stitched that down. I've just pressed it with my tape.
Lovely.
Okay. And then I'm going to place that on there. Oh, do you know what else I'm going to do? I'm just going to just baste around there just to keep that in place.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. Ginny says that theirs was called the rubbish drawer. It was full of all sorts, lonely shoelaces, short pieces of string, shoe horns, rubber bands, all too good to throw away. I can't throw a rubber band or a short piece of string away.
Can you not?
You always need a bit of string. The minute you throw it away, you'll need it. I love string, actually. Proper old-fashioned brown string. I've got a lovely wooden spindle that I put my ball of string on. Oh,
I think you're either I'm not seeing. Just going to trim away any excess there. I have way too much baler twine. And I keep all my baler twine because, like you and string,
yes.
it's one of those things. If you do just need to trim away any excess, then do.
Well, I've got lots of brown paper tags. In fact, I've got several of them from here. And I like to calligraphy things and then use just normal brown string. And I do place settings, you know, tags to put around a bottle of wine or whatever, you know, when it's Christmas or birthdays. I use those as gift tags. Brown paper tags with calligraphy name on and a bit of brown string. Looks nice.
Nice.
Does look nice.
Do you know what I just need to do? I just need to read through my own instructions. Bear with me, caller. Just to remind myself where I actually put this thing. I can't remember the order. I'm having a complete and utter blank. Do you know that? Complete and utter blank on which way around it goes.
We've got more questions about the move. God love them. They are an inquisitive bunch.
Give us.
Why are you moving warehouse? And Pat says, I bet it's a bigger one. What do they like? It's a more conveniently positioned one.
Oh yeah, it is for sure.
Probably a little cosier for us actually, which we're going to prefer.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to read my own instructions as to where I got to.
That's all right.
It's one of those things. I mean,
oh wow,
complete transparency, really. Right, I forgot a step.
That's all right. Jimmy says I'm doing a bobbin lace bookmark tonight. I have never tried bobbin lace, but I am fascinated when I watch people do it. It's incredibly fine work.
I used to bobbin lace. I started bobbin lacing at the age of 4.
Wow.
I had a teacher at school that taught bobbin lace.
Oh, wow.
Mrs. Richards, her name. I've told you this story before.
Mm-hmm.
So Mrs. Richards used to bobbin lace. Mm-hmm. And she was my very first teacher at school when I was 4 years old. Bearing in mind I'm an August baby, so I was always the youngest in the class. So I was a very small 4, and so yeah, Mrs. Richards, she taught me to bobbin lace, and then I was telling this story on Create and Craft, and Laura Richards, she's not Richards anymore, she got married now. She's done that growing up thing. She was a really young producer at Create and Craft. She said in my ear, "My gran used to teach, and she did bobbin lace." And I was like, "What's her name, Mrs. Richards?" She went, "Well, yes." And that's how small a world it is. Over in Peterborough was the granddaughter of my, because I lived in Sussex growing up. My Sussex teacher.
How funny.
Yeah.
You just can't call it sometimes, can you?
No, you can't. Right, so.
Oh, now we've got people thinking you've got a Natasha Makes shop down in Cornwall because you've said you've got keys to a shop in Cornwall.
Oh, no, okay, right. No. So during the summer, I ran a kayak and paddleboarding hire company because I loved it so much. I was out on the water all the time.
She's got nothing else to do.
So, no. So as I was out on the water, and because it's tidal, the bit of river that I'm at, it was only, you had 2 hours window a day. So it wasn't like it took up a month of time. It was just like, I'm paddleboarding. Does anybody fancy coming and having a go? Here's your paddleboard, toodle pipsy in 2 hours. So that was all it was. That was all it was.
You could sit and do your prep while you're at it.
Yeah, it was perfect. Right, now, as we were.
So no, it's not a Natasha Makes shop. Don't get super excited and all start going,
I'm going to stitch around there. So I've basted it. You don't need to baste it if you want to, but do now sew that all in place there.
Just imagine everyone going on some kind of pilgrimage to your little village.
Oh my gosh. But if you do go on a pilgrimage to my little village, the pasties are super lush.
They are, but you won't find Natasha in a Natasha Makes shop.
No, you'll probably find me on the green with my friends this weekend. And then, in one of those horrible kids' places for Emily's birthday at the weekend.
Yeah.
So, when this all turns through, you'll see how it will all come to life.
I mean, that's if you can drag her out of her new Emily bag.
Can you, Emily bag? She is a bag. Right. Now, the beauty of this, the way to remember how this all goes together, if I'd actually stop to think about it, is I've done this so that when the seam is turned up, that is going to sit beautifully along the top line of your pocket.
Yes.
Just that's where you want to aim for that to sit, okay? And then that bit sits over the top. There's no turning through gap. It's like an envelope-backed cushion.
Well, that's clever, isn't it?
Isn't it?
We like that a lot.
I've managed to bend my pins in the most weird way. No, there is no Natasha Makes Shop. Sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, don't get all excited, everybody. Crackbox.
But do you know, I have met some lovely people that have come paddling with me. And that's been delightful. And because my kids love to paddle as well. There we go. So we are now going to sew. Oh, crikey, not using that one. That needs to go in my scraps bin. We're going to sew all the way round, Gemma.
Yes.
There is no turning through gap. All the way round.
Marvellous.
Which means I can chat as much as I like.
Great stuff.
Yay!
I love Julia's tack drawer. It's called the Drawer of Requirements.
Oh.
I love that.
Oh, do you know what the other thing is to bear in mind? To do it from the other side is easier, because then you can just follow the line of your interfacing.
Nice.
That makes getting that curve
Very
all
clever.
the better.
Jimmy
So
says,
just make sure that your pins are not within
oh gosh.
that bit.
Oh. Yeah, Jimmy says I can put up a pic when it is completed. Yes, please. We need to keep bobbin lace for sure.
My mum, I was thinking about Christmas yesterday because I went and picked up a new Christmas tree for the shows. Got a very beautiful Christmas tree for the shows. My boyfriend said, he's like, I'm glad when you're in the middle of moving everything. He said, you've got your priorities straight and you went and got a Christmas tree yesterday. And you know, when you just do that thing of like, is he taking the piss? But he was like, no, I love Christmas. Because like he would have had a point of all the things that were important at that moment. Getting a Christmas tree was high on the priority list.
Oh, I love that. Lo says she's not sure who she's watching, using so many pins all the time.
I'm sorry. Phil, I've let myself down, I've let you down. I'm just going to trim those corners.
So rude. But yet true.
Accurate. I would say accurate. Like, you can't knock her.
No,
Lo's
you
got a
can't.
point. Right. So have a look. It looks like pyjamas, doesn't it? It looks like really posh pyjamas.
It does. Diane says, hi Natasha, did you know
Hi.
if you press your foot pedal after sewing it will cut your thread? Yes, she did know this. She didn't warn me the first time I used one of her machines, which I'll set to do that.
Oh, yeah.
And I jumped quite a lot when I accidentally cut the thread. Oh dear. We won't say what Julia's drawer was called before it was renamed the Drawer of Requirement, but needless to say, it was not the most polite.
Was it not?
No.
Right, so now we're going to start turning through.
Oh, clever. Clever, clever.
Now, this might just take a bit of sorting out which bit turns through what, because you've got various turning through options, but you need to get it to a state where your contrast fabric is on the outside here, and you see, look, there's your innery bit there, like so, and you are going to give that a really good press. Look at that. I loves this.
It's gorgeous.
Okay, now give that a really good press. But when I say it's a quick, easy make, like it is quick and easy. You've just got to get the right bits in the right part at the right time.
We've made 2 in the last hour and done other stuff.
Yeah.
And shown people stuff and talked a lot.
Show people stuff.
Yeah, you know.
We've done stuff.
Done stuff, loads of stuff. But managed to also make 2 of these
Yeah.
in the space of an hour.
Yeah.
It's alright, isn't it?
Do you know what? For gifting purposes, or if you're making to sell, peeps, make and sell.
And always make and sell things that you can crack on and get lots done.
Mm-hmm. So what I am now going to do is, sorry Lo, I've let her down. I'm going to stitch along there and just all around that top bit.
Lovely. Lovely.
Just top stitch.
Diane Ilsley's joined us over on YouTube. She says, morning, lovely girls.
Morning.
Derbyshire. I love that she calls herself Derbyshire. That's fabulous.
I love it. Do you know who we haven't had saying hello for a little while? And that's Ali B.
No.
Where's Ali B gone?
I'm busy with something farmy related.
Give her a little message later, check in on her, check she's all right.
Oh, Lo says you could have come for a drink with Sue and I on Friday. You couldn't actually. You were in the Midlands, weren't you, I think?
What, last Friday or
Yes.
this Friday? No, there was a Friday that they were all in Cornwall. We were all in Cornwall at the same time. Apart from Lo, I'm going to say we sunk quite a lot of gin ourselves that weekend on the old village green. We had a lot of fun. And wow, has it taken me a while to get over that. There we go.
You know, 20 years ago, you'd have done
Bounced
that
back.
and then stayed out till 4 a.m. and been in work for 8.
Yep.
Not anymore. Oh, Natasha, that's fabulous.
Now, you see, look, different looks, right?
Yeah.
Got your black velvet, you've got a little stripy one. Whee!
Now, the one that you made with your black velvet, which should have been sung, not said.
Yeah.
That velvet
Black velvet.
is a cotton velvet.
It's a cotton
so
velvet.
you can press it.
You can press it.
Very important for this make, I feel.
It is, yeah, that's the only reason why I would use our velvets. I wouldn't use like the Odile velvet for that because that would be a disaster. But I just love that. I think it's just fun. I'm going to make lots more of these because they are indeed lots of fun.
And we have velvet in lots of different beautiful colours.
Now,
So
if you
do
want
grab.
to, you can, of course, insert a clip, but I would do that through all of those layers if you want to have a little popper. That's it. It's not a difficult word, you know. It's really not a difficult word at all. There's somebody at the door. Is the door locked? It certainly is, isn't it? So, that is... Oh, no. It's not all that I've got to show you today. We've got... Here you go. Gemma's got these for you.
I have.
Let me show you these. These are the pineapple fibre art crochet bauble kits. You make 3. We've got bright, we've got neutral, and you've got rich. Which is your favourite, Gem?
Oh, well, you see, the Christmassy ones in Christmassy colours are lovely, but they would not go in with my decor. So the neutral will be all the way for me.
But look at this. It's
that will go with
so
every decor, won't it?
beautifully given. And look, this is what I mean by the quality of it. You've got these beautiful wooden balls
Such a nice gift.
in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift. And everything is in there. The quality of the yarn is gorgeous. You've got your instructions down there. You've got your gold bit to... I'm not the crochet queen. Now, Jane is getting on, isn't she? This is your
She
Brights
is.
with her
Yeah.
crocheting.
She's making Doris. Doris Dragon.
Oh, she is.
She's got a little snout with nostrils come along.
I kind of want to commission someone to make them for me because I'm not really a crocheter, but I do love a crocheted item. So this is your bright, this is your rich, and this is your neutrals.
This is a lovely gift for a crocheter, isn't it?
I
Or
think,
someone who wants
yeah.
to give it a whirl.
And if it just screams quality, the whole thing of it just screams quality, and you get what you pay for.
And nice and easy to wrap as well. Look, they're in
Yep.
beautiful boxes. Easy to wrap up.
But I will be asking someone who crochets to make me some
Yes.
of these and some of the Hardicraft kits as well.
Yes.
Love it. Love it, love it. So there we go, everybody. That is the crochet bits that we've got. What I also want to draw your attention to, now these are back in stock, but when they are gone, they are gone. We have not had these in for about 2 years now.
Yeah, I think it's a bit longer than that.
In fact, to the extent that Gemma went, did we ever have these?
Yeah.
At the very, very beginning, when we very, very first started stocking Lisa Chandler, we had these project panels. Now, you can see here,
We had them so fleetingly, Tash.
I know. This is, in fact, if I just swing that around, this is, we sell them in 60 centimetre increments because then you get a bit of everything.
You do?
This is just a beach bag made out of it. Super, super simple and easy. And again, you can get any of your small florals or your fans, because look, all of these fans go with that one. We've got it in the pink and ivory. We've got it in the grey and pink. And I've only got one bolt of it in the black.
I know, which is
I've got
sad.
2 bolts of it in grey, not quite 2 in the ivory and pink, and 1 bolt. I didn't let Create and Craft have all of it. I saved 1 bolt in the black for you. So if you want it, use that code 10LISA, LEESA, and then CTO, cut to order.
We've also got the orange and cream.
We do have the
which
orange
is hiding
and cream.
behind you. No, not everyone can see that because it's up on the shelf.
Now, this is the bag.
Looks great, doesn't it?
That's a bag made out of it. But, the thing is, Gemma, to have the scarf that goes with it is rather lovely. So with these sarong slash scarves, we've put these on a special offer.
Yeah, I need to be completely transparent. I've just had a look and we've only got one of the orange ones left.
Is
One
that
orange
all?
scarf is gone.
But we also have the pomegranate. We've got it in these as well.
Sage pomegranate, which is
Utterly
stunning.
divine. Which is
Parfait.
beautiful, which would go with all of that. So that's what we have. And the other thing is, and I don't know if I've got mine here, I did nick another one for myself, but I keep them everywhere. We've got the lens cloths and we've done those on a cracking price. They're not cheap.
No.
They're $4.99 a thing, but they are, firstly, great quality. Secondly, great value for the quality, and they make a great gift. I have got numerous strewn around the place because, I don't know, my makeup just seems to get on my glasses and smear, but it's the only thing. I get really upset if I don't have one.
It brings
to
them
hand.
super clean. We
it
normally
really
have
does.
those at $5.99. We have taken £1 off today, so you can get your
There's-
Christmas stocking fillers in at $4.99.
Yeah. And there's not much money in it for us. But if you've got the Lisa Chandler goodies, then you might want that. We have also got, of course, the border stripes. Now, do you remember the nesting trio of pouches? We've had those.
One of my
Oh, hi,
favourite
Mabel.
makes this.
Just
And
beautiful,
we won't
isn't
be
it?
able to do it for much longer.
And
because
one
that
goes in there
border
and one
stripe
goes
is
in there.
being discontinued.
The Melba fabric is being discontinued. Lisa is not having it again. So please, 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 if this has been one of your favourite... Oh, look at that. If this has been one of your favourite makes, please, 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 just make sure
Stock
that
up
you've
on your
got
border
it. You've
stripe.
got it.
Yeah.
We've still got a few of these,
Yes.
which is your V-clasp bags.
In the black, I want to say.
Now, I did this with the tile.
hmm
We've got it in orange and black, haven't we?
I think the orange might have now sold.
Has it all now sold out?
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh, I wonder if we can make any more.
we'll see.
We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. And now, yes, so with the project panels, and we've done this a couple of times, so this is why it went so fast. Let me show you. This is the Chatelaine kit that Lisa Chandler did. Now, these are her samples, but this is your pin cushion. Then you've got your little needle keep, and you can put your thread through there. Do you remember I demoed in the ivory this little
Yes.
thing to keep your needles or clasps or whatever in there? And then so you just hang this around your neck, and then you've got your clips there, and then somewhere to put your little snips.
It's such a lovely thing.
Oh yeah, and this all comes off the project panel. These are various parts of the project panel. And then in there is also a little, either a pencil case or somewhere to put your glasses. She's used the small floral in cream and gold. And then also a notebook cover. How beautiful is that? Through the keyhole. So that all
Beautiful.
comes when you've got your project panel. You can make that. And the instructions are on the website.
Yes, we have the instructions.
But
I've
imagine gifting
also-
that to someone.
Oh, it's
And if you had
gorgeous, isn't
various stitchy friends, you could do it in 3 different colours.
You
4
could.
different colours, because we've got it in the orange and cream as well.
I have made the Chatelaine kit up, a fabric kit, for the cream orange gold colourway.
Yeah, because when
hope you've got it
Jane
there,
demoed,
yes.
because Jane demoed a different part of it, because there's so many bits to it. This is your Chatelaine kit. So you've got the small floral, you've got the felt, you've got your project panel in your cream and orange, We've only got a bit because we're limited by this now. We're starting
Yes.
to run low on the orange. And again, they will not be, this isn't coming back. So if you love that
No.
cream and orange small floral, please get it now. I am begging Lisa to reprint some of this.
But she's adamant no.
No, she's adamant no.
It's been around a while. She's got other things she wants to do.
Mm. Fair enough. So that, and you've got 10% off. So maybe you want to make your bag and then stuff it with all your chatelaine bits. Actually, when I made this bag, look, I lined it in that gold stripe, the Hampton stripe that I've used today.
Lovely. That looks great together. It
So there
gives
we
like
go,
a
guys.
faux binding around the top,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It's
Yeah,
nice.
no, it does. That is today's makes and goodies and deals. I can't do much more than basically give it to you. That's it. That's it, really. So fill your boots, make the most of it, and then tomorrow we'll have a look at some sale-based items.
Oh, Sylv says, if you move in warehouse, how will you survive without Jane's lovely big baps and soup? You know us too well,
Yeah, I
Sylv.
know. Do you know what?
Jane and I have already had this conversation yesterday.
I've tried to. I don't know if they've noticed, but I bought a big bag of potatoes because invariably these two go down to the cafe and they get jack potato, cheese and beans. I mean, this is not like rocket science here. And then they dribble over the cakes and then say they're fat and then wish they hadn't eaten it, and we have that every afternoon.
Yeah.
That's a fair assessment of how the day
Alright,
goes,
yeah,
right?
okay.
Yeah. As we all do. So basically, I have a plan whereby the other week I bought a big bag of potatoes, didn't I? An industrial packet of cheese and a lot of beans.
Yeah.
And so every day last week,
Yeah.
I made you guys jack potato, cheese and beans.
Yeah.
So that you, in fact, Jane
Marvellous.
said, where are the girls? I'm like, oh, well, Jane, bit of a confession there. Just to kind of wean you off the cafe.
But we went hard onto the cafe yesterday. We had the best soup they do ever, which is an amazing spiced tomato and lentil soup. It's gorgeous.
I have a
With
soup
a
maker.
baguette.
We'll bring a
So
soup
have
maker into the
I.
warehouse and we will
told
make soup.
I've told Jane I'll bring mine, but if you've got one, perfect.
Yeah.
Sue would like
Anything
to know
else?
which interfacing you used on the Lisa bags. I'm going to say Starville Fix.
Starville.
Yeah.
Always Starville Fix. For
Starville
big
Fix.
bags that need...
Yeah.
Because you see, this is it. I would be...
Formed.
Look at that as well. Isn't that beautiful?
Lovely.
Very, very simple in your silver, your teal and your pink.
Yeah. That's the Melba summertime tote, I think,
Yeah.
isn't it, that one?
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. So that is today's show, everybody. Tomorrow will be salesy goodies as we start to clear and pack and move. No stress, no pressure. It's all good.
No.
We will see you here tomorrow, 10 o'clock, for the jam-packed show. Take care. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye-bye.